Hillary flees to London and collapses as Assange vows to release one thing she fears most. Hillary Clinton fled to London after learning through insiders that Julian Assange is set to release incriminating information, so incriminating that Sean Hannity went nuts after learning the bombshell evidence from Assange. Robert Mueller was given 1 week to contact Assange, and after that, the WikiLeaks founder would release Hillary's worst nightmare. Hannity tweeted, "Tick-tock," on October 8, as Hillary left for London, where she collapsed. Now, the time has come. Don't miss why Hillary had to flee. Hillary Clinton added London and Canada to her What Happened book tour at the last minute. Now, we know she was quite upset after Julian Assange threatened to release what he is calling her worst nightmare. Fox host Sean Hannity got in on the action, contacting Assange and tweeting out clues to what it could be. Assange made a statement that he has all the evidence Robert Mueller needs to clear up the bogus Russia-Trump investigation. Fox News host Sean Hannity and WikiLeaks boss Julian Assange are up to something. On October 8, Hannity tweeted his famous TikTok warning, but this time, with a twist, including a 7-day countdown. 1 week later, Assange followed up with his own cryptic tweet, reported the Gateway pundit. Sean Hannity also reacted to another one of Julian Assange's tweets, where he said, "Evidence emerges of a conspiracy to take down the DNC as far back as 2010. Hannity then started to allude to Robert Mueller and his investigation. We then find Hillary in London, where she collapses and goes missing for hours, failing to show up at all of her scheduled appearances. However, instead of coming home, she spins the story about some bogus fall down a flight of stairs, saying, 'I was running down the stairs in heels with a cup of coffee in hand. I was talking over my shoulder and my heel caught and I fell backwards,' according to Daily Mail." So, what could all this drama be about? What does Assange have? A conspiracy surrounding the DNC, going back to 2010, would totally dismiss the allegations that Russia hacked the DNC to help Trump win. Even though we have known from you all the reliable evidence that Russia did not hack the DNC, Assange may have evidence that proves it was at the direction of Hillary Clinton that President Donald Trump was set up as colluding with the Russians to win the election. What's more, the failed presidential candidate has committed several felonies, and Assange may have the evidence on those, too. Remember, the evidence just came to light proving James Comey decided to let Hillary go free before the FBI had even questioned her or anyone on her staff. Fox News is now reporting, it appears that in April or early May of 2016, Mr. Comey had already decided he would issue a statement exonerating Secretary Clinton. That was long before FBI agents finished their work. That snake Comey lied under oath. He let Mrs. Clinton get away with numerous felonies and possibly treason. Former FBI Director James Comey drafted a statement exonerating former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton for running her government emails through a private email server before completing the investigation, according to 2 Republican senators, reported CNN. So, when will this bombshell be released and where will Hillary be when it is? Late yesterday afternoon, Hannity tweeted out, "TikTok tomorrow." Boom. So, we can expect tonight is the night Hannity will drop the bombshell information on his Fox show, which airs at 9 p.m. Estate. Let me put it like this, if I was Hillary I wouldn't be sleeping well tonight, said Hannity on his Monday night broadcast, referring to the bombshell that is about to drop. Hillary is scheduled to be out of the country through the end of October. She will be in Canada, where she is charging over $600 a ticket to attend one of her talks. That is if her health permits. There is no doubt this threat from Assange is causing her great anxiety, but she remains out of the country nevertheless. If you're like me, you are probably so tired of waiting for the DOJ or the FBI to lower the boom on Hillary Clinton. Americans are fed up that she is still walking around free, thanks to James Comey. On October 16, Hannity tweeted, "Julian Assange, the one person on earth that would know of alleged Trump-Russia collusion. It's time for Mueller and Justice Department to get info." Assange answered that by saying Mueller has not made one call to ask Assange any questions. Mueller doesn't want to know the truth, but the American people are demanding the truth, and it's high time Mrs. Clinton answers for all her crimes. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.
I'm your host for now, Owen Schroyer. We're joined by Roger Stone at 1:30 and then Jack Posobiec in the fourth hour. Folks, it just keeps getting better and better. Hillary Clinton fails to turn up for TV and radio appearances with Philip Schofield, Women's Hour, and Graham Norton after falling over and hurting her foot during London book tour. How about that? Remember when InfoWars told you that Hillary Clinton was sick and falling over, and they called us fake news? Oops, she fell over again. Oh, there's the famous video of Hillary Clinton. First, she's completely out, and they prop her up against a post. She can't even move under her own power, so they basically toss her into this medical security van like a sack of potatoes. That's right. There's the sickly dog, Hillary Clinton, being tossed into the medical van as all of her security detail tries to block anyone from seeing that, well, she was basically out cold. Who knows what happened that day? They tell you that she just had she was bothered by a flu. I'm sure it was the flu. Maybe Hillary needs an extra flu shot, folks. How about that? You think Hillary Clinton takes a flu shot? Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton failed to appear for interviews today. What happened? Former presidential hopeful is in Britain promoting her book. What happened? Women's Hour host said star guest was delayed, but then never turned up. Philip Schofield revealed she had stood this morning up after hurting her foot. Oh, boy. Who buys that? Tell me one person that buys that this is because of a foot. Now, maybe she, had a brain aneurysm and fell and hurt her foot. Graham Norton BBC interview was also put on hold after accident in central London. And then here it is. It just gets richer and richer. Clinton last night dined at a restaurant with Huma Abedin. Folks, the Democrats are riddled with sexual predators. So you have Hillary Clinton, apparently the candidate for women, married to Bill Clinton, settled multiple rape cases, and while he was president, got caught cheating on Hillary Clinton with Monica Lewinsky, which we'll have news on that in a second. Then you have Huma Abedin, who's married to Anthony Weiner, who's going to prison for sexting with a minor. And that's probably just the tip of the spear with Weiner. And then, of course, there's Harvey Weinstein, Weinstein-gate, Harvey Weiner-gate, Harvey Weiner, Harvey Weinstein-gate. But just back to Hillary Clinton real quick, folks, because we played Hillary Clinton earlier looking like a demented demon, an arrogant demon. Julian Assange responds to her lies against him. So she looked sick already, and then she actually gets sick and has to miss these interviews. But here's the thing, and this is, you're starting to see this with people like Harvey Weinstein and George Soros and Hillary Clinton and Maxine Waters and Nancy Pelosi, where they're physically manifesting how sick they are mentally. So these studies are already out. Mental health and physical health go hand in hand to a certain extent. That's why people like Hillary Clinton and George Soros and Maxine Waters look like Emperor Palpatine. Okay? So their mental sickness, their mental depravity is starting to show itself in their physical appearance. So yeah, Hillary Clinton can go on TV looking like a demon straight from hell, lie about Julian Assange in her complete arrogance, just cold-hearted arrogance, literally the most cold-hearted demon personified. And then what do you know? Who knows how longer it was after that interview? She can't even make her interviews. She can't even make her What Happened book tour interviews, which begs the question, what happened to Hillary Clinton? She's sick as a dog, mentally and physically. I'm sorry, I shouldn't slander dogs like that. Okay, but now let's tie it all together with how sick the Democrat Party really is. And I'm not glorifying the Republican Party. It's nice to see we're taking over the Republican Party, and we'll probably save it. Senator Kamala Harris quiet on presidential run in Hamptons meeting. So she goes to the Hamptons. She's hanging out there with all these power brokers. Oh, but guess who was there? Harvey Weinstein. That's right. Kamala Harris making her bid to be president, looking at the big donors like Harvey Weinstein. Of course, Kamala Harris has had to come out and say she's going to be donating the money Harvey Weinstein gave to her political contributions. She's going to be donating that to charities. Kamala Harris is falling apart. They thought they had their candidate. They thought Kamala Harris could do it. And she's just as bad as Hillary, colluding with sexual predators like Harvey Weinstein and trying to slander Trump supporters by making up criminal charges against them. That got blown up. So Kamala Harris, another failed Democrat. Total failure, total loser, just awful, just the worst. Now here's a nice little ditty. We go back in time to August 22nd, 1998. President testified to late gifts to Lewinsky. So this is part of the time where Bill Clinton, he got caught, him and Monica Lewinsky, the story. But you go back and you look into this and you find out that there was a group of people from Hollywood that were funding, this is from the Washington Post,